What if you could literally turn the entire ocean into your personal freshwater tap for just pennies a day? The 2026 global water crisis exposed a fatal flaw in how we harvest hydration. Traditional desalination relied almost entirely on synthetic polymer membranes to filter out salt. But as global demand for clean water surged, those plastics simply degraded under the immense pressure of constant use. This animated cross-section shows why that failure accelerated so rapidly. The 2026 PFAS bans officially outlawed the toxic forever chemicals that manufacturers use to coat nearly all of these filters. Stripped of their protective coating, legacy membranes were instantly shredded by the highly corrosive saltwater. Without those chemical sealants, the legacy desalination industry ground to a halt. Multi-billion-dollar filtration plants along the coastlines were forced to shut down overnight, sitting completely abandoned as the water crisis peaked. But a solution emerged far outside those rusting industrial parks. By cultivating basic oyster mushroom spores, biohackers engineered a $1 filtration system that bypasses the need for synthetic materials entirely. Securing a reliable water supply no longer requires massive, expensive corporate hardware. We can simply repurpose nature's oldest biological circuits. Native mycelial networks already act as the planet's circulatory system. These organic roots form highly conductive structures capable of replacing traditional metal electrodes. This animated diagram breaks down the specific technique of doping. By feeding the fungal growth carbon-rich minerals, the cells physically absorb those particles. The structure weaves into an interconnected conductive biolattice. Once set, it carries low-voltage electrical pulses throughout the root system. As ocean water flows in, the electricity forces sodium and chloride ions to physically detach. Zooming out to the macro level, applying this doesn't require a sterile laboratory. You can build a complete electrolysis rig using nothing but reclaimed scrap metal and cultivated mats of this doped fungi. Obsolete industrial plants relied on extreme heat and massive amounts of electricity to force water through tiny polymer holes. This biological method uses a slow pulse approach, requiring only a fraction of the energy. By bridging fungal biology with basic electricity, desalination drops the heavy industrial overhead and operates as a quiet, highly efficient organic reaction. In a live system, ocean water constantly flows directly into the dense physical barrier of the living filter. The mycelium serves as a biological scaffold. As the electrified lattice isolates the sodium ions, they are forced into the dense microscopic pockets of the fungal mat. Because the ions are concentrated in such a small volume, they reach a point of local saturation, causing the salt to precipitate and harden into solid crystalline blocks. Because the salt is trapped in a solid state on the filter, we can simply pull the mats out and remove the crystals manually. This crystallization completely eliminates the liquid brine runoff that traditionally poisons the ocean ecosystems surrounding large desalination plants. The system also offers a secondary breakthrough. Under the stress of the electrical pulses, the oyster mushrooms respond by exuding secondary metabolites like amino acids and growth-promoting enzymes. These organic compounds mix with the flowing fresh water, transforming it into a biofertilizer preloaded with nutrients. Live testing confirms its immediate agricultural viability. When this filtered biofertilizer is poured directly onto a test plot of highly salt-sensitive crops, the plants thrive because the water now contains the exact metabolic tools needed for rapid soil colonization. It maintains itself. Under extreme heat or physical abrasion, the living filter repairs its structure. The mycelium physically regenerates new threads to seal the breach. The rig operates with zero chemical waste. It extracts harmless fresh water and actively upgrades it into a self-repairing catalyst for agriculture. This technology scales directly to the neighborhood level. Any coastal community can use these blueprints to grow localized, backyard water hubs entirely from scratch. This architectural blueprint shows the shift in infrastructure. As legacy pipelines collapsed, the 2026 open-source biohardware movement aggressively capitalized on the gap, mapping out decentralized grids made of thousands of small, interconnected backyard hubs instead of relying on a single corporate choke point. Relying on centralized grids means a single mechanical failure or chemical ban can dry out an entire city. Utilizing self-growing biological networks offers absolute autonomy. This low-cost desalination hack turns arid, dependent coastlines into fertile basins capable of supporting independent, off-grid agriculture. Stop waiting for failing hardware to be repaired. You can bypass the industrial monopoly, reclaim your hydration, and start terraforming your own backyard. By tapping into nature's oldest biological circuits, we can literally grow our own infrastructure, shifting power away from vulnerable monopolies and toward the self-sufficient generation of water and soil nutrients.